up, Cancer? Welcome back to Carmelite Readings. I'm sorry that I've been away for so long, you guys. I got what I call an energy cold. As you guys know, I'm doing my annual Taurus season sale. I know it's not Taurus season yet, but I always do it a couple weeks in advance. So my 45-minute reading is $100 off. So I've been getting a lot of orders. And so sometimes when I connect to a lot of different energy in a short amount of time, I get what is called an energy cold. And so I'm just kind of overcoming that right now. I didn't let it get full force because it can turn into a full cold. I've been able to kind of stop it. So I apologize for taking so long to get you guys your reading. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys, use your discernment in determining whether or not this reading connects with your current life situation and or story. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If at any time it does resonate, please go ahead and hit the like button. Links to my Etsy shop are in the description box below. Any questions you have about me, description box below. So let's go ahead and get into this, Cancer. And let's see, what is the energy that is currently coming towards and or surrounding Cancer at this time? You have courthouse. So some of you could be dealing with some type of legal issues or legal matters, but there is a very important decision, regardless of whether it's court related or not, or legal related. There's an important decision here coming up. The number 23 and 34 has to do with your work, occupation. And then you have change and false person. So it looks like something happens, maybe surrounding your career. You have a really important decision to make in regards to either career or in regards to what works for you and your life. Some of you could have moved recently because the change card does show, you know, someone's packed up their car. They're ready to go. I am getting a message with the false person. Forgive me. I thought I had my Kleenex here with me. I am getting a message here with this false person that this could be an opportunity, a job opportunity or something that it's kind of like a stepping stone. That's what I'm getting with false person. It was like it was a stepping stone for you. This wasn't something that was permanent. You may have also had to deal with some type of karmic lesson with a coworker or just somebody who you really bumped heads with here. It wasn't vibing with you the right way. Something seems to be a little bit off. And so you're needing to make a decision. And you could be going up and asking a higher up for a change in your schedule or a change in the team or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. What's the current energy around Cancer, please? What does Cancer need to know? You have the Two of Swords. To Temperance. To the Knight of Swords. Two of Wands, Strength, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like there's a situation where you could really be in the middle of some type of back and forth or banter, and you're like, I don't want to deal with it. You're just trying to create peace and balance, but I see someone kind of rushing towards you with some type of information, and I see you blocking it too. Like, I don't want to deal with this. You've put something on pause so that you can focus on something else and make a decision to move in a different direction. Because what I'm seeing too with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords is there's some type of hurt or betrayal here. This is not like, you know what I'm saying? So this information, this message coming with the Knight of Swords, it seems to be a little bit intense. What is the Two of Swords and Temperance, please? Slowing down. That's what it is. To awareness. That's you. Awareness is the Chariot. So you're realizing that you need to pull back and slow down in a certain area of your life. You could be investing in something new, learning something new, going to school. There's an opportunity here where you're like, I can see something for what it is and what it has, the capability it has of what it's going to bring into my life. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. And then you have projections. I really feel like this is you kind of disconnecting from an energy. It's almost, this is so deep. And I'm going to have to get up in a minute to get a Kleenex because I can just feel my nose. But this is what I'm seeing. You are becoming aware energetically, spiritually through your third eye. It's like all of a sudden you can see an energy that is projecting onto you to create blockages and pauses in your life. It's like you can see it streaming off of this source or this person. I know that sounds deep, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like all of a sudden you're aware and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I need to slow down because you're changing the course of my partnerships. You're affecting the friendships or the this or the that I'm building. It's an energy that's being projected onto you from someone else. Let me grab a Kleenex real quick. I knew I had it. It was all folded up, just sitting on the counter in my bathroom. I knew I had gotten it ready, but I left it there. And so maybe that's what this Page of Pentacles is with the awareness card, the slow down. It's like it's happening in bits and pieces. As you have separated and isolated yourself from an energy, you can see it differently. Yeah, the dream. Six of Cups. What is this? Temperance to the Knight of Swords to Thunderbolt. This is healing. So you might be having a lot of emotions, a lot of memories, a lot of things rising to the surface. Okay? That's why you have this suppression. Things that have been holding you back are coming to the surface and you're starting to make sense of something. You're starting to become aware of how somebody's words, beliefs, perceptions are all being projected onto you in somehow, some way, especially because you are the mother water sign. You absorbed it. Right? You absorbed it. And so now there's this new awareness that's coming around you. And I truly believe it has something to do with like when you listen to this person talk or you hear the things that they say, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, no. Like this has to go a different direction. My nose is just has a mind of its own. Okay, let's see. Yeah, cultivate. Memories. It's exactly what I'm saying. Instead of looking at past situations and memories that have been holding you back that are coming up, I feel as though your perception has changed and now you're gaining so much wisdom and knowledge. You're looking at something and say, okay, what could have been done differently? What do I need to do to change this? Because I don't like this energy. Okay, you have the number 20, the number 25, and the number 55. Evidence, proof. Idea, an aha moment, a revelation, the number 41, where something changes that prepares you to go off into wherever it is that you need to go off to receive your blessing. There's something else you want to invest in. And I feel as though whatever you have been investing in, you're recognizing that this isn't the best decision for me. I have to cut cords. And I don't feel like it's easy. I definitely don't feel like this is an easy situation. What should Cancer be focused on? What does Cancer need to be doing, please? The Six of Swords. The Two of Cups. To the High Priestess. You have the Ace of Wands with the Chariot. That's you on the top. Then the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands on the bottom. Eight of Wands, Page of Swords, the World. You got to put something to an end. You got two things going on here. The Emperor with the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune again. So what is this energy on the bottom that keeps trying to come up under you? It's this false person. It's this karmic person. The numbers 8 and 18, 33. You could have a child with this person. Okay? Maybe that's who causes issues, or I don't know, or it could be a parent. You could be the child. It could be an issue that you're bringing from, you know. But anyways, because I see where there's emptiness, it creates a lot of conflict. That's my concern. There's somebody here with a lack mindset. There's somebody here who feels left out, who feels like they're taking a loss, and is creating a lot of conflict. And then here's that energy that's being projected onto you to kind of keep you in this cycle of loss. That's what the Five of Pentacles is. Why is it? I feel like with this Eight of Wands, you're trying to get away from it at a distance, and this person keeps trying to send this energy to you, and they're missing. It's above you. They're missing. It's not getting to you. You have the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. There's something here. I feel like this is a secret. I feel like it's a secret that you have. I don't feel like this is a bad secret. I feel like there's something that you're kind of moving towards as I poke my eyes out. It's like you're moving towards this connection that nobody knows about. You kind of keeping it to yourself here. Okay? Or you're listening to your intuition, or you're, you know. There's a lot more than what you see on the surface with some type of connection here. What is the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups, please? For what? And remember, this is what you need to be focused on. This is what Spirit is saying. You need to be focused on this. You have the Five of Wands to the Page of Wands. I feel like this is a struggle or a challenge for you. I don't know why. I don't know what is so conflicting. I think mostly because you have to let go of something in order to move in this new direction, because I see you really wanting to march off into this new direction, but it's taking a lot for you to grab the hands of the new and let the past let you go. Something has reached totality. Onward and upward is what I just heard. I don't know. What is this, please? Maturity. The King of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles again. Okay. So you're in the middle. I feel like your mindset is shifting. This is like a spiritual awakening. It's another level of a spiritual awakening. There's a lot of lack thoughts going on. Thoughts of loss, thoughts of pain, right? These are repetitive thoughts. These are thoughts that have kept you stuck in a cycle of constantly feeling like you've missed out on something, or that you're on the outside, or that you can't get what you want. But what I'm seeing with flowering, harmonies, suppression, and silence, and then celebration to the lovers, I feel like it's this letting go of the past and allowing yourself to move forward in a new direction. It brings some type of healing or release. Something gets lifted out of you. It's like something gets poured into you, and then you grow out of this type of energy. It's really quite interesting. Especially with mature and compromise. This is where the scales start to shift and to go into balance. And that's probably why we started out with courthouse. There's something very peaceful about a connection that I'm tapping into here. Because the 5 and 5 gives me the 10. This is like the two outsiders come together. The two people who have gone through so much pain, loss, and hurt are now coming together to grow something. This gives me the 7 of Pentacles, which is a harvest being planted, something that is going to have great benefits. It's going to be very rewarding, that takes time, that is building with somebody with the same viewpoints here with the 6 of Pentacles, this is even. This is a give and take. It's very interesting energy. What does Cancer need to be focused on? I feel like this energy is right in front of you and Spirit is like, don't miss it. Yeah, strategy. Make a plan. And then you have commitment, binding, obstruction. There is something that you've got to make a plan to let yourself go of or to get yourself out of because it's too stressful. Holy. Okay, listen. I don't know who this is. It looks like it could be coming from a friend group. Okay? Maybe it's even somebody you work with. But the intentions are to set you up. And what's interesting is when I see this other stuff down here, it's like I said, you let something go. And then this other commitment, this person, it's like they bring in some type of energy that helps you heal. Because somebody is trying to keep you stuck. Somebody's trying to keep you trapped. Somebody's trying to set you up. And you might recognize that or feel it with this energy. Somebody's trying to overwhelm you or play the victim or just, you know what I'm saying? And then Spirit is like, but the good news is you lose them. The good news is you get out and you get rid of this energy. Like what they were trying to do to you has to be done to them. They try to make you lose. You gotta lock them out. They can't get to you. You have to lock them out because you have a 10 of Pentacles that's trying to come towards you. Something that I don't think a lot of people know about because the High Priestess is here twice. This is something you've kept to yourself. Okay. Two of Wands, Four of Swords to the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant on the bottom with the Fool. Huh. You have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. What is this? For some of you, this could really be about work. Okay? It could really be about work. And it could be an issue between you and a higher up. Okay, this is getting a little specific. If it's not work, just related to love. But I do have to say what I'm just seeing. I feel like there's something gone wrong with the contract, or somebody's like, you know, like you just don't even, it's weird. It's almost like you just don't ever have a day off. Like that you just work nonstop. And there's a decision here that you're making about putting something to rest, but then I see another offer coming towards you. And it could even be from the same situation, like maybe they try to offer you a little bit more to get you to change your mind type of thing. What is this Two of Wands and the Four of Swords? Okay, the Nine of Cups. To the Fool. Yeah, there's a different direction that you want to go. You really want to, you just want something to come to an end. You want to lay it to rest. You want to let it go. It's not matching your desires. It's not matching what it is you're trying to fulfill. And right now for you, what feels more fulfilling is leaving it behind and taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Yep, receptivity. New offers, new opportunities, and then the Eight of Pentacles. You want to put in your work and your effort in a different direction. You have a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different opportunities coming your way. It all depends on what you choose to align with and participate with. You feel like you're out of alignment in a certain situation. Okay, you have politics here, Seven of Swords. You feel like something is a little off, something isn't right. You don't really like the energy. And so Spirit is trying to help you recognize that. I feel like they're kind of raising it to the surface for you to question it so that you can make the decision to move in the direction that you want to move in. You may have been seeking higher wisdom and guidance in these questions that you have. You could be praying about it. Spirit is going to give you a clear sign. So be receptive. That's what that receptivity is. Be open to receiving the message from the divine. Remember, it might not be exactly what you want it to be. You have collaboration, daydream, indulgence. Yeah, there's either a person. So if this is love, it's a person. If it's work, it's a team. But there's something that you really want to be a part of. Like you really can see, like you daydream about this. You get lost in it. Like you feel like this could be a really good interaction, a really good investment, a really good thing to work on. You feel like this could enhance your life, but you're still a little bit hesitant about it. You're a little bit indecisive. Okay. I feel like that's because of the other energy that we were tapping into, that that you were absorbing, that was being projected onto you. That creates a lot of confusion, because I think there was like other people's opinions that might have been getting in the way of you really being able to make your own choice about something. Yeah, generational curse. So that's why things are difficult. Father wounds need to be addressed. Heartbroken. You can trust this person. Major transformation and rebirth. Okay, so you have a person around you that is very unstable. That's that past person. I'm telling you about that false person. You have throat chakra. So it's really important that you speak your truth and that you speak and think in alignment with what it is you're trying to create in your life. That's deeper than what I just said. That goes many levels deep. It has to do with how you talk about other people, how you think about other people, the things that do you speak life into the universe or death? Somebody has really deep emotions for you and they might be voicing them very soon. All right, you have Taurus energy here. And then you have family trauma wounds that are rising to the surface. A proposal or engagement is coming. I'm just telling you, you have somebody from your past that wants to come back in and try again. What is this, please, for Cancer? What do they need to know? I told you, you have a new love, possibly with an earth angel or an earth sign that's here. The spirit is talking about. But I'm seeing your past keeps coming back up too. Loyalty. So this new love is very loyal. The Seven of Swords. You might not really be able to feel this person's energy right now. For some reason, I feel like this new person is just being very cautious. Like they're kind of hiding who they really are. Not in a bad way. Pay attention to the signs. Divine communication. Angelic protection. So you're needing to pray for some type of, yeah, there it is. You're needing to pray against some type of past relationship that has you stuck in a toxic soul tie. That's what this is. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Clarify, please. Yeah, I told you it's an ex who keeps trying to come back into your life. Yep, and Spirit is like, you need to disconnect with the Hermit card. Isolate yourself, separate yourself from that energy. Yeah, this ex keeps calling because they miss you. But the thing is, they're only reaching out to you because they see how successful you are now. Or they see, you know what I'm saying, how different you are. But you've got the Seven of Swords here too. So it's like somebody's trying to come in and disrupt whatever you've got going on in your life. There it is, girl with a snake. You're dealing with the narcissist. This person knows no boundaries, okay? Being charmed or used, empath and narcissist paradigm. New love, having fun, insane chemistry. Not today. Avoiding a person, setting boundaries, not dealing with the hurt, and then you have not enough and moving on. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, receiving what you need, progression, moving on, and closure issues. And then you have hammer, sabotage, interrogation. So you get the idea. There's two energies here. Some of you have a work thing going on. Things are moving and going great. And then you've got this toxic energy that keeps trying to stay connected and attached to you. And then you have a new energy that's lingering that wants to come towards you, but it can't because of this yuckiness. All right, Cancer, I send y'all much love. I'll see you guys soon, and I hope you guys are doing well.